whenever I play any technical exercise on the bass, I like to make it as musical as possible so that it sounds good and I don't get bored, but also that it mimics kind of a musical situation as much as possible. But this exercise is not that. It's actually quite boring, quite monotonous. But what we're doing here is just trying to get everything I've just mentioned with the left hand and right hand together. So we don't really want to worry about anything else. We just want the mechanics to be completely sound. So just making sure you've got everything together. Really, really work very, very slowly on this. You'll have to look, most people will look at their left hand actually when they're playing. The right hand, they maybe don't realize that they're not alternating. And that's when we get into trouble further down the line, when you don't really realize you're making mistakes, but you're practicing mistakes every time. So take it slow and do look at both hands as you're going. All the exercise does is starts at the first fret and it goes fret 1, 2, 3, 4. And all you do is you just move to the second fret and do exactly the same thing. Third, and so on. Now, at the back with my thumb, I'm kind of just sliding across each time to get a smooth kind of action. So if I play it maybe up to the 5th fret, I'm keeping my right hand very consistent, alternating at all times. And when I get to there, when I get to the little finger, I just do a little shift across. A lot of bass playing, especially fast technical stuff, is going to involve shifts, and that's that thumb at the back just touching the back of the neck there. So just do this up to the 12th fret and then you can go back down again. There are lots of different variations of this. If you're using the first finger, second finger, third finger and fourth finger, you can do any combination of that you can think of. So for example, 3, 1, 4, 2. And so on. Now, any other combination will usually be a little bit more difficult than 1, 2, 3, 4. So just get used to the first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger moving across a fret every time. Take it slow and build up. Now you can use actually scales or anything if you want to start making it more musical. So for example, the minor pentatonic scale. So if I do G minor, so it starts on, it's the 3rd fret to the 6th fret of the E string, then 3rd to 5th on the A string, and 3rd to 5th on the D string. So that's, automatically that sounds a little bit better then. So you can just use that. Now this one, we're not crossing any strings. So with the scale, I'm moving to a different string, which adds its own level of complexity. So once you're done with this exercise, move on to things like scales. You can go. You can add some rhythms in as well. Now, we're alternating fingers at all times and keeping one finger per fret at all times. But as we go on playing bass, you can break all these rules. Even when at the end there, you can rake your finger down. Okay, so be quite strict with yourself with this for now, because it's only when you really, really have got this under your fingers that you can then know exactly when you can break the rules and do different things.